This is another DJ Impulse exclusive.
So David, I just want to say welcome, my friend, to Elite Sounds, Elite Web Radio, and introduce yourself, say hi to the people that are listening right now.
Yes, hi, this is David Ramoutar. I just want to say special hi to all my fans and all the people who's locked onto Elite Radio. Mr. Impulse himself, he invited me. We're good friends for many years. I can't even believe he have my first record, not CD, record, vinyl.
We're gonna pull that one later. So I guess we're just gonna start from the beginning, man. Let people know where you're originally from.
Well, basically, I am Guyanese in heart.
Oh yeah.
But I am a born Trinidadian.
How did you first get started in the music business, first of all?
Well, I started at age 6. First thing I did was pick up a mic and started singing. My dad, like, hey, he has a voice, let me start training him. So I started learning from my dad, and then from there I started going to competitions like Mastana Bahara won first prize.
Okay.
Then after that we formed a rock band called the Fuzz Rock.
So you guys started as a rock band. Wow, so you weren't even doing Indian music back then?
No, we weren't doing Indian, we were doing calypso rock. But what happened is when we came to New York, we had to cross over the whole rock, chutney, everything.
Right, just mix everything together and do one whole mashup thing.
Yeah.
And as far as you guys actually putting your first record out there, which was like your first commercial record that you actually said, you know what, this is the one I'm gonna actually release for the public to actually listen to us and to listen to how we sound?
Well, the first record we ever did was a record called Pack Up and Let We Go Girl.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring this record right now. You're looking at the record right here. We just dug it up. Just take a look at this one.
As you can see, I'm much younger.
Much younger on the picture. I asked him about the young lady on the front. He says he doesn't even know where she is right now.
I know if she's listening, she's somewhere in New York somewhere.
Well, do you even remember her name or who she was? Or?
Yeah, her name was Lalita.
Lalita. Okay, Miss Lalita. Is she from Guyana or Trinidad?
She's from Guyana.
Okay, Guyanese girl named Lalita. This is a classic. So as far as the music, so this is what you decided to put out. How did you decide to choose this selection of music?
Well, I used to always sing like slow ballads and all these kind of stuff. Caribbean music, and Mahabir, which was a producer, brought these songs over and said, you got a great voice, you should try it. So I said, okay. We did it in 1 week.
Right.
First week it released on the shelf on Liberty Avenue. It was a smash hit. It was 10,000 copies right away.
And that record came out when, in '92, I believe, right?
Yeah, '92.
And to sell 10,000 copies as an independent artist was pretty major, man. So that's a big accomplishment. So the record sold over 10,000 copies, and obviously that's when the touring starts. That's when all the performances starts. How did you deal with that level of success that came from the record being so successful?
It was really surprising, when the news came, your song is a hit. It's #1 in Trinidad, it's #1 in Guyana, it's playing in every car passing down the street. You could walk into the store, you could hear it playing. It was like amazing, But just to know that I could do something for the people, especially the fans and the people out there, Guyanese, Trinidadian, the West Indian, even American, I was so happy to do that.
Now, the song takes off. What was next for you guys? I mean, it was you and your family, correct? Who else made music with you?
Well, it's me, my brothers. I'll name them. I'm David. We have Joseph. He's a keyboard player. He did all the keys that you're hearing in the background.
Okay.
Also, my other brother Linus. He did his guitar. He's a great engineer. He has the studio that all the new stuff is coming out right now. A1 Digital Studio, and we collaborated with a lot of big artists. Man, Mr. Teddy Ranks is an awesome performer.
Yeah, definitely.
But going back to the musician and where we come from, it's all the classic roots, back in the days where you would just go and you go home, go to school, come home. Well, we were all like farmers back in Trinidad, so we would go to the farm, plant whatever we have to plant, come back home, practice all day, all night until we would get stuff right the way we wanted to song. So we always have our own song that we wanted, And from the days of then, I always liked singing, and my dad always pushed me. My family always have me as a lead singer. So I don't know much more of backing people, but I know how to lead.
Right. You know, I know you travel virtually all over the place. Can you just tell the fans and the listeners out there some of the places that you have traveled and some of the audiences that you've actually performed for in front of?
Well, I have traveled a lot of places in the years. I've been to Guyana. It was amazing over there. The people welcomed me like with their arms reaching out, and I was like blown away with the way they touched me when I sing. And I perform in Trinidad even before I came here, but I perform in most of the small states around the U.S. Also, I've been to England. Well, right now I have stuff growing in Germany, in Japan,
wow,
and stuff like that. So I'll be going all those places.
That's tremendous, man.
And even little that you don't know, it's going in Africa too.
Wow, that's good to hear, brother. You know, you're reaching all these people, all these places. Now we talk about, you know, coming into the music business, having your music out there, performing, you know, traveling and touring. Those are a lot of, I guess, of the positive things of the business. What were some of the things that were not so familiar to you that you really felt that, you know, you weren't expecting to deal with as part of the business?
Well, life in a whole.
Okay.
Everybody have to deal with life, but once you get over life, you could continue. You know, everybody have their ups and downs in their life and whatever they have to go through, but you just gotta have faith in God. Once you have faith in God, you can get what you want.
I know that, you know, you guys, especially here in New York, you've been performing as a Naya Fasana band. How long have you had that band name? Was that the original name of the band, or was that something you guys adopted at a later time after you got into the music business?
Well, the Naya Fasana started in Trinidad with my dad years before I was born.
Okay.
He was the one who was, you know, brought us into the music scene and had us, you know, doing what we're doing now. My first song, I can remember, was a song for Diwali.
Okay.
You know, singing for Diwali and stuff like that. But when I started to like rock music, I started to listen to like groups like Journey and Phil Collins and these kind of stuff. I did a CD last year. It's called Timeless Classics.
So you know what? I just want to thank you for coming by. Before we go, we want to do a live session. If you could just do a medley of everything, even some of the new stuff.
So I'm gonna do a little medley thing for him. Stuff that I did before and stuff that you're gonna be here coming out.
Yeah.
I did a song called Rosie Girl and it was a big hit, but some people don't know it. We're gonna be doing a remix. It goes like this. Rosie girl, where you cooking for dinner? Rosie girl, where you cooking for dinner? Dalan badama don't like it, joker. Dalan badama don't like. The morning when I wake up, I thinking of your face. I just want to hold you and kiss you on your face. I eating on your food with a big smile on my face. Rosie girl, where you cooking for dinner? Dalan badama don't like it. I go, ball cock and knock a drum. Guinea banana dance, oh me raja. Ball cock and knock a drum. Guinea banana dance, oh me raja. Ravi, you kiss me, you break me till I read. Carry me by your nanny for you to marry me. And you know, the lead song mash up the place. We going to do all the damage. Lead song mash up the place. We going to do all the damage. I want you to know. Anyway you go, this song blasting up calypso. Early yesterday, we never saw the tree. Pick up your violin and I'm playing and singing this melody. I want you singing, oi, 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 oi. People enjoying themselves, we're gonna do some more like this. Sheila girl, Sheila girl, Sheila girl, I come to say goodbye. Sheila girl, hey, so I'm seeing a bolo. Sheila girl, Sheila girl. What you go do with that charmer came by? What you go do with that? He not paid to go in the market. Why you go marry go lamb? Do Larry Betty, what you go do with them? Do Larry tell me what you go do with them? Are we going to do 2010? Elites are come to mash up the dance floor. You don't know, we better than them. Calling on the glass. DJs who locked on now, you don't know. We going to mash up Antigua and Guyana. We going to mash up Trinidad Carnival. We come to mash up Guyana Carnival. Mash money. We come to mash up Trinidad Carnival 2010. David and the lead song in the house now. You don't know, we better than them. Also, I'd like to pick up my friend Seema, who is locked on. My family in Trinidad, Sherry. My father James, who's locked on. I also like to pick up Rhea, who's locked on. I pick up the lead song crew, DJ Fest, DJ Impulse in the house. And also my band, the big band, Naya Pasana Band.
2010.